I think disability's come a long way in a relatively short amount of time. If we look historically, we're pretty late to the rights movements. It really hit its straps in the 80s. And there were people, very much at the forefront of still doing good work now who were part of that movement. And they fought hard for the rights of people like myself so I could live the life the way I do now. At the same time, I think there's been a shift, and there's been a shift from needing to bang the table for people to hear. And now we're into a phase of embracing curiosity, letting people be open to being intrigued by disability and having a conversation about it. That's what I really seek to embrace and try to allow others to know it's a safe space to do that. So there's always going to be a range of attitudes in the way people interact with someone with disability, and I think that's still our biggest barrier, from low expectations, from just not seeing the person, seeing the disability or the disability aid, like just seeing a massive wheelchair, and I'm like, dude, I've got a pretty small wheelchair, someone's giving me a wide berth. All those sort of little things add up to, there is still work to be done in terms of normalising disability and having, I think, the fully inclusive society that we all seek. I think for me, looking to the future, disability is so varied, it cuts across all demographics of society, but there are common themes that also cut through, every disability. Education is one, employment is another. But yeah, across the board, I think if organisations can open their eyes to the opportunity to have disabled people join their organisation, that is where we'll get to the fully inclusive society. That's where it's normal to have a colleague who has a disability. It's normal to be around disability. So I think ACC in that regard can really lead in that space. The big thing for me about ACC is I've had the classic Kiwi thing where I've gone overseas and see how other people in similar situations to me live. And I think for the countries we often look towards, Australia, America, UK, people often end up with a lot or very little. And I think ACC is just a great measure across the board. We have the support we need, and the organisation supports us to get back to a full life.